How do? Right, bear with me guys. I'm going to do a very short and brief introduction to the channel for new subscribers. If you want to fast forward a couple of minutes. And I've also got something else I want to say. It's very important. This is Stephen, Black Lab. He's heading for 12. Bless him. My name is Sam. I'm an ex-prison officer, much more than that though. 25 years, been working with people, forensic units, mental health part of the channel, criminal justice and mental health. And you know what, I'm going to talk about other things if they interest me. What's going on in the world, because some of that is criminal in itself, yeah. So, me, the missus, the daughter, I like getting out interviewing people. As you can see now, I've got a bit of a shine on my napper here, yeah. I'm going to be talking about police and body cams, and I'm going to be talking about the prison service and is there a place for body cams. My thoughts on that. So, the shiny napper. I work with kids, me. It was always my plan. I ain't retiring. Yeah? Good luck to people that have retired. You know, I hope you enjoy it. Me, I'm enjoying what I'm doing. I enjoy this channel. This channel is a hobby. Yeah? I'm not in it for the books or anything else. In fact, it's probably cost me, in the time it's been going, or just about paid for itself. There or thereabouts, but I enjoy meeting people. I'm working with kids. If you're looking for a profession, yeah, you have some skills, some empathy, some understanding, you love kids like I do, working in kids zones, they're crying out for it. There's a national shortage, yeah, of carers. Most of the shifts, I will tell you now, are 24 hours. So if your family set up, would allow you to be away from home for 24 hours, that includes a sleep-in twice a week, could be the job for you. Like I said, they're crying out from they can't get people. Empathy and understanding. Yeah, I've been away camping a couple of days. Obviously safeguarding and that, but the kids I've been away with, it's just been an amazing, wonderful time for them. You know, if you've got something to give, have a look at jobs with kids. You might well have to do an MVQ. At my ripe old age, I'm doing an MVQ 3. Most people are doing MVQ 4s and 5s. Yeah, it's a prerequisite. You need a qualification for the job, so I don't mind taking it. Work, I've been very understanding, taking into my work experience and that, but it's something I need, so I'm doing that. I'm not going to witter on, but it is a very rewarding job. They're crying out for people, so give it a consideration. Have a look. Yeah? Okay, coppers first. Yeah? South Yorkshire Police. There's an article in the pinned comment. They've lost some footage, some body camera footage. I don't know the police protocols, but I'm thinking myself that your body cam should be on all the time. If you're on a shift where there's no incidents, then that footage is, you know, it's irrelevant. You don't need that footage. However, if you are in an incident, someone's arrested, maybe you're searching somewhere, violent altercations and the like, that footage will be valuable. Then body cams are there to protect the public as well as the police whilst doing their jobs. Like I said, footage gone missing. There's various apologies from various police and they're trying to recover it. It involves, or maybe possibly could be involved, or influence cases. That's what they've said. But I'm not going about that. Now we'll go to the prison service body cams. So in my time, I would have been anti-body cams. I'll tell you for why. When I was doing the job, prisoners were out, there was a regime. What are you looking at? Hold on a minute. Wait. What are you looking at, you? What are you looking at? Eh? Go on. In my time, there was a regime, yeah? Both prisons I worked at, prisoners are out and you're interacting. So I'd be walking down the landing on K-Wing, maybe Smithy, popular name, he's up to no good. Smithy, what you fucking about at? Get behind your door. Mr. Samworth, no, I'm putting you behind your door. Go behind your door 10 minutes, I'll come back and have a chat with you. Something like that. There was officers I worked with. I mentioned a governor the other day, Governor Ratboy. Me using the F-bomb yeah, he'd have tried to sack me or something similar. You might think it's inappropriate. A lot of tough people in prisons, yeah, streetwise, scrappers, people who've been involved in violence. So you're interacting. Spontaneous incidents, they're incidents that just happen, yeah. Maybe some camera footage would show that prison officers are doing the job properly, restraining people and the like, but, you know, who knows. Planned removals. They're incidents in the prison service that are planned, like the name suggests. You're going in a cell in riot gear, yeah, there's a prisoner, maybe got a weapon or something else. Private sector prisons used to have someone with a camera filming best they could. Obviously they're not going in the cell first. If the staff going in the cell have body cams, then I would think that would give quite an accurate reflection of what happened in that cell. Again, that would be protecting the prisoners, Stevie, the prisoners and the prison officers. But again, in my time, I think they'd have been restrictive. You know, there was a lot of sort of landing staff, people worked on residential units, been there a long time. Streetwise yourself, landing wise. You have the chit chat on K-Wing, I maybe talk to 100 people a day. Yeah, interacting, effing and jeffing, telling jokes, having a laugh, talking about football, anything and anything. We did swear, sometimes the language was a bit fruity, but it was all good intentions. Dynamic security, knowing people, knowing what they're up to. Yeah, that's what it's all about. So I'd have been against it. Segregation units, solitary confinements, maybe healthcare is where I worked. Yeah, maybe there was a place for body cams. All the body cams when I was in the job that the prison service had, where's it going, were from the police. They were second hand. Our radios came from the police. They were second hand. But yeah, when I was in the healthcare, if we'd have had a couple in the office, there was a lot of incidents, maybe they'd have helped. Yeah, to protect the prisoners and to protect the staff. That was then. So maybe it would have hindered in my job, how I talk to people, interact with people. Like I said, I got on well with people, me. Maybe it'd have changed that a little. Again though, if I did a full shift wearing a body cam back then, no incidents, yeah, or if there was an incident, the prison was maybe just looking at the footage of the incident, then I'd have no problem. I could go about my job, I could F and Jeff, I could tell Smithy to get behind his fucking door, which quite often happened, yeah. You know, you have ding-dongs with people. I had ding-dongs with prisoners. It didn't come to everything. You know, we go away, think about it. Maybe they go away, think about it. You would resolve things. But there was lots and lots of interactions. And for me, it maybe would have affected them. The police, I believe, you know, all footage should be available. Prison service, now, I think they should be wearing body cams. There's no dynamic security. Nobody knows anyone. Dangerous place. A lot of bad assaults. Prison officers, if you're going in a cell, and this was always the easiest thing. I saw people break this rule so many times. It's not a rule. It's fucking common sense. Yeah? I'm just going to mention a few coppers. Ticker. Franny. Yeah? Woody. Martin. Now I could say second name. He was a chief inspector. Yeah? Common sense them lads had, they just come to mind them. The West Yorkshire Police, 7 of them arrested a 16-year-old autistic girl who was drunk, yeah, in her home. Any of them lads I've just mentioned, and many others that I met, coppers, South Yorkshire Police, that incident would have happened, because you know what, they'd all got brains, they'd have stood back, they'd have looked at the situation, and that 7-year-old lass, that 16-year-old lass would not have been arrested. So body cams now, yeah, there is a definite place for them. You know, prison officers going back to going in cells, it's a no-brainer. If there's a prisoner behind his door kicking off, if he's on his own and he's kicking off, he's got a weapon, he's smashing up, you get your teams together, you get your cameras to film it, you get the proper gear on and you deal with it in a proper manner. Unless, if they're harming themselves, they're at risk of dying, yeah, or maybe they've got a cellmate, they're at risk, then you just go in. you would just go in and deal with it. Again, if body cams are there, it would show that. So now, yeah, definitely prison officers should have them. You know, they're carrying pepper spray, they've all got batons, a lot of them are carrying cuffs. Give them a body cam, but that footage should be available all the time. Segregations, healthcares, special units, quite definitely. It should be there. And it's, again, it's to protect staff, yeah, and it's to protect the prisoners. I'm just going to leave it there, gone on a bit. Stephen! So there you go, that's what the channel's about, guys. I'm doing longer content. I do enjoy that. I'm going to be out and about at least once a week getting some longer content. Thanks to everyone who supported the channel, guests past, present and future. People who support me on Patreon, people who bought me a brew, and the community that you're absolutely amazing. Stevie, are you going to make an appearance? Like I said, that's Stephen. My name's Sam, Real Porridge, criminal justice, mental health, and anything else I want to talk about. Some of the other criminality that's going on in the world. Thanks for coming. God bless you all. I'll see you.